What's up YouTube, it's Chris and I'm back with another video. Today's video is going to be about bad quotes. So I see these quotes floating around social media, Facebook, Instagram and all that. I see people reiterate them on YouTube. And frankly, they're just terrible quotes. Like, they don't even make sense. You could tell, you want to know what I don't like? I don't like people with very little experience giving advice. These people should just be quiet, and I can usually tell when a YouTuber or just let's call him a social media influencer was lame growing up. They just say things that don't make any sense. I can just tell who was lame growing up. I'm not going to say anything else. So anyway, I wanted to make a video and just go over some bad quotes, but they get thrown around all the time. Am I recording? Okay, all right, cool. So let's do this. Oh no, they're missing. Hold on, I gotta go. Darn it. I should have liked it. But I didn't want to like it because then, it would start showing me bad quotes all the time. Alright. Let's look at this one. At 23 years old. Okay, see, I hear all different types of stuff about Jeff Bezos. Everybody's calling him Bezos now. I don't know when that started, but whatever his name is. Was flipping burgers at McDonald's at 23 years old. First of all, 23 years old is not that old. It's 23. If you went to college, you're just fresh out of college. Most people I know, before they got their career job, they, did something weird right after college. But on all the other things I've seen about Jeff, he was working at McDonald's when he was 16. So make up your mind, internet. Make up your mind. Bad quote. All right. All right, look at this. If you want to look good in front of thousands, you have to outwork thousands in front of nobody. I get the point, but I don't. I don't know what's up with my metabolism. Like, I don't have to work out much at all. Like, I've been tasking myself with doing 30, trying to, with the goal to get to 50 push-ups a day. I haven't been able to do it. And I used to do it all the time. I used to do like 150, 200 push-ups a day. This was in college, though. I haven't done that since. And I've been trying to task myself with doing that so I can get back in, I want to get back to where I was with my arm. Let me see. My arms, I'm kind of flexing a little bit. I'm not flexing hard. But my arm used to be like that. Just all the time. Like, I couldn't really wrap my hand. And I would like to get back there, but I'm going to need to do some curls somewhere. But I just be doing push-ups. And my body is pretty ripped for just doing that. And I don't even do them every day. Come on, man. Where are the financial things at? Let's see. That's messed up. Now that's real. Inflation. I'll say something about inflation real quick. This is why I don't like CDs. CDs, the interest rate that comes with CDs and you're locked in for that whole time, don't outpace inflation. But you see what $20 used to get you in 1998. That's true just like gas in 1998. Man, $5 in gas was a significant thing. $5 got you through a few days worth of gas. And now $5 is like, bro, they can get me down the street. Like $5, the cost still might not even start if I was too low. Yeah. And they're allowed to get away with stuff like that because we let them. But again, I don't even know if I'm going to make a video on that because YouTube probably shut my channel down. Sit with winners. The conversation is different. That is actually true. That is very true. Story about that. When I was 20 years old, I was hanging out with some influential people. I was hanging out with, one of them was a world-renowned pastor. Another one was a Hall of Fame football player. Another dude, he did some covert stuff for the government. I know his name that I knew was not really his name. It was so generic. It was literally equivalent to Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Have you seen that movie with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. And his name was John Smith and her name was Jane Smith. This dude last name was Smith too. Like it was super generic, the dude name, but he knew some stuff and he hit me to some things. But yeah, I used to hang out with them every Wednesday. We had lunch, and I would hang out with them more often, and I would go over their houses and stuff. And this was in Atlanta, and all of them were rich except for the pastor, and for some odd reason, anyway. But all the other people, and we had various guests who used to come in. I used to have lunch with the mayor and dinner with the mayor and stuff like that. And they all lived in Country Club of the South. And if you're from Atlanta, you know what that is, especially in the early 2000s, mid 2000s. That was a pretty big deal. It's a big deal now if you live in the Country Club of the South. So anyway, I used to go over there all the time. And those dudes, I remember the dude that worked for the government, he was talking about how he bought his 15-year-old daughter a Scion. This is when Scions first came out. He was like, man, I just went to the dealership and I just saw this nice look. I thought this would be a perfect car for her when she gets her license. She ain't have her permit, no nothing. When she gets her license, and she wasn't 15, she was 14. She had 2 years to even get her license. She was 14. So it was only $15,000. I said, what, $15,000? I just cut him a check right there. And I was thinking to myself, he just dropped $15,000 just like that on a car for his daughter who can't even drive. The thing just sat there for 2 years. And I thought that was crazy. That blew my mind. You cannot hang around people who are poor. There's a difference between being poor and a difference between being broke. If you're broke, you just don't have no money at the time, but you'll get it back. Poor people stay broke. Okay, poor people, it's a mentality. Brokenness is just a condition. So that everyone experiences. All the rich people I know have been broke multiple times. They've been millionaires and then they lost it. They've been millionaires again and they lost it. And they've been millionaires. It's a roller coaster ride. If you're afraid of that, keep your 9 to 5, but that ain't secure neither. You can still end up, you already just over broke. Isn't that a just over broke job? Yeah, you already just over broke. Anyway. You already just over broke, and you could lose that little bit. So you might as well aim high and aim for your dreams. Anyway, I'm going out of the screen, but aim high. So yeah, it's a roller coaster. Like right now, I'm at a low, but I was at a high. Not a year and a half ago. Well, it's August, so anyway, I was high about definitely 2 years ago. I was high, a little less than 2 years ago. I was real high. Then roller coaster. Okay. So, what was my point? Anyway, you hang around them, just hearing them talk like that got me used to it. Then the last real rich person I hung out a lot with used to be like, man, I used to be like, Hendrick, I think this stock gonna do. He was like, oh, do 100,000. You got it. He gave me access to one of his accounts. He's like, oh, just 100,000. That's nothing. 100,000. He just talk like. He would talk about $100,000 as if it was nothing. If something was under $100,000, he didn't hesitate. He just buy it. And so, you want to be around people like that, because now I feel like 15 grand. I want to do it 15 grand. Ain't no money. I want to do it $15,000. But then that blew my mind. I used to feel like $500 was a lot of money. So I said, anyway, just hang out with rich people. And he got a point. Even though he said winners, but same deal. Find 3 hobbies: one to make money, one to keep you in shape, and one to keep you creative. The one I read this morning didn't say creative. No, I don't agree. First of all, don't do anything to make money. Don't do anything for money. You start chasing money like that, you're already messed up. And you're going to be running around in a circle. You're going to be spinning your tires. See that? Spinning your tires. Running around in a circle. Chasing your tail. Look, which way do you want the circle? Like this? Chasing your tail? Spinning your tires? Or going around in a circle? You're going to be running around in a circle. You don't want to be doing anything for money. You want to just do something because you like doing it. And that's the freedom. And if it just so happens to make money, great. But that is not your purpose. And it's okay to come up with an idea, say, oh, I really would like doing that, and then to monetize it, but that is still secondary. You're just doing it because you like it. Want to keep you in shape. I mean, if you are adamant about having the best body, you might be, check yourself to see if you are vain. And if you're vain, that means you have low self-esteem. And you should do some meditation or maybe get therapy. I want to look nice, but I ain't trying to. I mean, I can show you a picture of me from my honeymoon. I mean, yeah. But I don't I had to work out 5 days a week to get to that. Now at the time, I just got married. I was single up pretty much up to that. And it was just me. And I had time, but I got kids and all that. Now I don't have time to be doing all that. I don't even want to do all that. I just want to look decent. I don't want to be fat, and I don't want to get too skinny. I just want to be, like if I take my shirt off at the pool, you'd be like, yeah, all right. All right, I want to keep you creative. You should just always be creating. So I don't think that that's really a hobby to be creative. I don't know. Maybe I'll just give them that. Nah, that one's cool. Don't be afraid if you are at a low level of success. Just remember, even a cub is still lying. Did an Asian person write this? See, I can't get with things that have bad grammar. You start off good and then, sacrifice creates, I don't like the word sacrifice. Don't sacrifice anything. Never sacrifice. Sacrifice is synonymous with compromise. I'm not compromising anything. Look, if I am not a morning person, okay, I'm not going to ever be a morning person. I don't want to, I'm not, what's a better example? Look, if I don't like iced tea, I don't like iced tea. Don't try to make me like iced tea. Don't try to change who I am. I'm not about to be compromising who I am. That is what makes me unique, and that is what makes me special. We're all individuals, and we have our own thing to contribute to society and to the world as a whole, and we need to keep that. If we start compromising and sacrificing parts of ourselves, then we never really give. We're never really successful. We don't give what we were put here to give to the world. So don't do that. I'm not even going on. This is a bad quote. Maybe we should just, let's see. Be smart. No one cares about your efforts, only the results. That is kind of true, unfortunately. I've learned that nobody really cares how much time you put into something. This job messed up, though. But you know what? That's probably life trying to show us that, because you shouldn't be working hard anyway. See, you shouldn't be working hard anyway. All right, so let's look at a couple more, and this video is getting long. My rich dad told me to focus on passive income and spend my time acquiring the assets that provide passive or long-term residual income. I'm for that. Passive income. Not spend my time doing that. Like, again, don't focus on money. But this, so far, when it comes to money, is good advice. Passive income from capital gains, dividends, residual income from business, rental income from real estate, and royalties. That's good, but all you try to do a business, you got all those things come with their own little caveats, though. You gotta know what those are, and again, don't sacrifice or compromise. If you're not built to do those things or don't want to do them, don't do them. With success, really, I'm stuck at reality. What success, rally means. I don't know how to say that word because it's not really. See, if you have misspellings, I also can't take you seriously. Please believe, now I've messed up sometimes in comments and all of that from typing fast when I'm on the phone and autocorrect. But if I'm making a meme, I'm going to triple check that thing to make sure everything is spelled right and the grammar is proper. So, no. But anyway, let's look at it though. What success really means. Rally means myth, fame, cars, mansion, women, possessions. Reality, family, wealth, meaning, purpose, accomplishment. See, and it's a good message. It's right. It's right, but I just wish they'd spell things properly. I mean, this was a good one. I like that. I don't know if Jet Li said this, but you are killing yourself for a job that will replace you within a week. Within a week. That was bad grammar. Take care of yourself. But see, he's Asian, so if he really did say that, that's okay. I agree with the message. And this video is too long, so let's stop there. I like doing stuff like this. Life's 3 best teachers. That is true. Empty pockets, failures, and heartbreaks will truly show you who you really are. We can end it on that. That's good. Will show you exactly who you are. I've been thinking about that myself lately. Me and my wife were talking a few days ago. Like, why are we here? You always got to ask yourself why you are where you are. It's no one else's fault but your own. I don't even want to say fault. Look at life as one big learning experience. It's just the school of life, okay? And you're here to learn things that are particular to you. So I had to ask myself, why are we here? You know, why are we going through what we're going through? And it is that, man, when you get squeezed, your first thoughts and reactions are who you really are. You know, I want to be a certain type of person, but I look back on my reactions to the things that I've been experiencing the past few months, or pretty much in 2019, and that's not who I really want to be. So, you know, you gotta, I don't know, this meme is true. So anyway, we're gonna stop there because it's getting real long. I'll catch you guys next time.